I'm Petr Esposito, co-founder and director of Anomaly. We're currently stood in the Harrison. It's a 40,000 square foot retrofit of a Grade 2 listed Victorian warehouse building situated in Shoreditch. My role in the project was very much working with Compton to help Aviva acquire the building and then work on the sort of pitch to win the project. So over the 4 or 5 years that we've been working on the job, I've just got to enjoy it. The approach to the building has always been curation over intervention. It's really around celebrating the history of the building and the nuances that it has, and that's been the absolute driver all the way through this. There was a massive prerogative to go above and beyond on sustainability as part of the brief. You have a huge amount of windows across the building. There's about 195 across the entire envelope. Everything to the rear of the building is actually replaced with heritage-like double glazing. Any wall that is external or out to the weather line is actually insulated quite significantly with plasterboard. By combining those two pieces, among some other things, we were able to hit an EPC A rating of the building and net zero occupation. That's a significant win whilst retaining and celebrating the original asset. One of the key moves was reasserting the core, which fundamentally didn't work originally. The key feature of that is a mental cool pink staircase that runs all the way through. It encourages people, because it opens up to the reception, to actually passively use the building. And the other bit was to make sort of a best-in-class amenity offering. We've got 3,000 square foot of terrace. We've got direct access from the third floor into the core, which is level, and then we've got the remaining spaces across level 2. It's not just, an open terrace space with kind of nothing on it. We've got little pocket areas for one-to-one seating, for event spaces, and it means that it just becomes a proper amenity extension of whoever the future occupier is going to be. And that was a massive part of the brief and Aviva's agenda from the outset. This is almost a secondary entrance to the building. It gives a potential tenant their own entrance to the building, their own sort of front door, completely changing how this asset presents. This building, provides that ample space, that flexible space, and it's a really unique product within the area. So everything that we've done, again, in terms of the Cat A fit out, in terms of the M&E services, how we've actually laid out everything within the building is really driven towards a large-scale occupier. That can either be for a main tenant or an HQ tenant taking the entirety of the building, or for a floor-by-floor occupier. And it has that core flexibility without going for compromising on the finished product.